I'll show you the guys the things that I got that don't matter in terms of box opening. So if you didn't see this on Twitter, they sent me a nice little jug. It's like the size of my, almost the size of my face. It's a cute, nice little Vanguard, like little canteen. It is thick. It is a chonker, my dude. And then they gave like a little bag. This is what the water bottle came in. I'm actually really surprised the water bottle fit in here. Oh, okay, and this thing's, here's the, let me show you guys. Here's the ammo crate. Again, the camera's always mirrored, but here's the ammo crate. Look, it's got my name on it. It's off, boys. It's off. Okay, I'm not freaking out. I'm shaking. Okay, this is cool. Hold up. I have dog tags that have my username on them. There's a Vanguard hat in here. I got a, look at that. I got a Vanguard jacket, dude. Okay. That's pretty, okay. That's fucking cool. Go back on. Go in the hole. No, in the hole. Let's do the trailer reveal first. I actually saw a lot of people getting pumped on Twitter, so that always makes me nervous. That's either going to be good or bad. So let's peek the trailer. Okay. So loud.
Warriors, saboteurs, assassins. Their lives turned upside down by the right. Each one with an axe to grind. And when we turn them loose, you better believe they're coming out swinging.
I thought that person was faking dead. Oh god, do I have to worry about some fucking... it's fine. You know what? If I get it, I get it. I'm tired of fucking muting shit.
Got it.
Kind of mixed feelings on these maps so far. But... like, don't get me wrong, it looks nice. I want to see more of the multiplayer stuff outside of this. Hey, yo. Oh, that stimmy looked fucking old as shit. Holy crap. 20 maps. If there's no map voting, dude, I'm gonna... Also, God, I hope you can turn down the fucking smoke effects a little bit. What happened? Why is there no audio? What happened? It's not me! I don't know why it's gone! But it's gone! Okay, it's back! I didn't mute it. Okay. Semi-hype. I've got a half chub right now.
Pre-order now and get early access to the open beta.
I'm not like fully pumped over it, right?
Mastercraft and Black Ops, Cold War, and Wars.
Typical like kind of trailer, half chub, looks nice.
We have some special guests from Beanox and Raven. Plus, following the stream, we've invited some of your favorite creators to play Call of Duty Vanguard multiplayer, so stick around. We're just getting started.
Okay, we're gonna see what this has in it instead.
Well, let's talk about some multiplayer.
Sounds good.
So we have 20 total maps in the game.
We do.
16 of them that are working with core, and they're across all locations in their Western Front, Eastern Front, North Africa, as well as the Pacific.
And then the 4 maps that comprise
The coloring
Champion
looks
Hill,
more
which is
higher
Airstrip,
higher
Market,
contrast than
Courtyard, and
normal.
Train Yard.
I do love
With
how we have found
World War based
this
games
fresh approach to World War II.
or Modern
We
Warfare based
really
games.
wanted this time to focus on a global warfare and variety of settings.
And when you think about the player experience too, let's say you finish
Yeah, I don't
a
think
match
20 is
on
enough.
Ubuntu and you just came from the Pacific Theater, and then the next map that loads up is Desert Siege, and now you're in North Africa. So you're just hopping all over the globe.
So we just finished up Alpha. That was the first technical test of Vanguard. And starting today, you can preload for the beta, which being able to have the 3 of us in a clan and go and be on progression.
And you can be in a clan together cross-gen as well.
That's right.
So we have a huge commitment to our players around cross-gen, cross-platform play, where you can go and team up with really anybody who has
I love that the
game.
YouTube comments are just a mix of W's and L's.
I play with my cousin in Toronto who's a PC player, and I'm going to play on my PS4 at home.
I really loved it as well because we've invested quite a lot in our social features.
It really widens the scope of the social experience.
If you have a friend who's playing Call of Duty, you don't have to now ask them, oh, what are you playing on?
Right.
You can just be like, join my clan.
We're so excited to have Call of Duty Vanguard launch.
I'm assuming clans are just regiments, right?
The team has done a phenomenal job. I can't thank them enough for all of the effort they've put in. The most content day one.
Don't worry, it won't work. Yeah, literally regiments still don't work.
Let's go.
Do you know how many times the crew has tried to invite me to Big Fat Cock? Or sorry, Best Friends Club?
Footsteps, create a class, weapons. It's all about creating a fun environment for the players to run around.
500.
And when we were thinking about it as a team, that feeling of pulling the trigger has to be awesome.
Okay, I don't know what it is, but they look like CGI people here. Anyway.
And the most content.
Well, hold on. Like, wait for it. Like when we get right here again.
For gameplay as well.
They don't look real.
All about that.
Like they look CGI. I don't.
Player creativity.
When you first shoot something and it reacts to it, now you start becoming a little more creative about what you want to do with
that guy. I don't think he's human. I don't buy it. That guy on the right is not human.
Just sprint through those walls as well.
We tried to give multiple options for how you want to do things, which really allows for a lot of freedom.
That's right. When you're taking cover behind something, they can also flush you out. You start seeing this stuff just start getting shredded.
I don't know what it is.
On top of these surfaces as well.
I love sliding into cover and either mounting on the side, mounting on the top, blind firing over the top.
So blind fire, like let's just talk about that for a second, because blind fire is an all new addition.
I can see it now, chat. You get in, you can unlock your gold skin on your MP5. You're gonna have to get 100 blind fire kills. Oh my god. I don't want to do it. Take it out of the game, man. Take it out. Oh.
Into Vanguard. It's kind of the hip fire of mount. We actually have it set up where you can ADS and go into mount. So when you're near something, you're going to go into mount every time you do that.
Great.
But if you're in cover behind it, your gun's going to come up, and now you're actually in this state where you know you can blind fire over it. You get a little peek over the piece of cover that you're on, and you're now able to move back and forth across that, fire. You get the hip fire spread, and then once you see somebody coming, you can actually go right back into mount and transition between the two.
You know what I can see happening now? Like this, speaking of blind fire too, we're gonna get into S&D with the crew, and they're literally gonna camp for ninja diffusing with a 725.
And it's so fluid.
It just feels like it was always supposed to be
Oh
there.
my god, I can see it, dude.
Destructible environments are throughout the game. It's on every map, and it just changes the map.
I'm so here for it.
The state that the map starts at is going to look different.
Some dude just complained about scripted talk in the chat, as if this isn't like a premiere recorded. Like, oh my god, dude, people are so. What am I supposed to do? Improv the whole fucking thing? Are they fucking stupid?
The state
No,
that it ends at.
they're not gonna improv that.
Everything really changes, especially in
Oh my
game
god,
mode, you have
dude, whoever that
Dom
fucking
and
Pepega was in
Hardpoint.
YouTube chat there, Jesus
And
Christ.
Even with this idea of combat pacing around those structures, like we have tactical combat pacing where now destruction just matters so much more when there's a lower player count and it's so much more intimate. And then you go into something like Blitz, which is just crazy amounts of players in there, and those maps completely change based on how that combat pacing is flowing throughout every playlist that you're going into, and those modes even.
I feel like they're trying so hard to not crack a laugh. I don't.
A caliber system.
Someone's doing something on set, dude, to make it.
And so you're able to now go caliber up or caliber down within each weapon.
The heavier the caliber, the more it's going to change the look of the walls.
It's not just visual either. Increasing the caliber does increase the damage the bullet does. So we're kind of moving away from this concept of protecting rate of fire and damage. We're letting the players control it.
We have created a class in the game, and we're building on what was done in Modern Warfare 2019.
You got your primary weapon, secondary weapon, 3 perks, lethals, and tacticals.
It's about choices and about the player having choices.
So is every single weapon going to have a different ammo option? Because like we already have ammo options.
System, ammo types, 10 attachments as well that you can put on the gun.
Like that's already a thing.
The coolest thing about 10 attachments is that we were able to make it so that some of the attachments are much stronger than the other attachments. So you have a lot more options, kind of taking our 30-ish guns and bringing it all the way up to over 100 because you can tailor them
thanks
to
for the
whatever
5,
you want
dude.
them to be.
Ah.
And then it's still familiar with the perks.
Appreciate it. I'll train with the 6 months rab. 50. Holy fuck, dude. Thank you, man.
Get some modifications around some of the other core gameplay pieces. And with these weapons and with this caliber system, there's so much in there to be able to use.
Agent 47. If I was bald, I would get a barcode tattoo on the back of my head.
And then try to combine perks for close range to make it so much more like an SMG, but with
it's a missed opportunity not to.
Size that the LMGs are bringing. Or you might go the completely other way. Lean into our new mounted movement system, so you can slide around the cover. You might equip it with piercing vision as one of your perks, your perk 2. That allows you to actually highlight people through walls that you've suppressed. Suppression is a new mechanic that slows people down.
And with that, like that is going to give us the most tactical experience you've ever had in Call of Duty.
Yeah, we're trying a lot of risky things, allowing players to tune things like damage and rate of fire, but we're committed to figuring out the right values there, making a balanced game.
We really want to push the envelope, and we really want to bring players a version of Call of Duty, a flavor of it that they haven't tried before.
It is truly the most immersive Call of Duty experience I've ever played, and we're in this together.
Yeah, Hitman changes to a QR code.
We're there getting feedback from them on all of these elements, and we want to make it the best for everyone.
Anti-cheat.
Between creative direction, design, and art, there was a lot more cohesion. And so we've grown together in such a way where...
I'm sorry, chat. I don't care about the art side of it. It's a Call of Duty game. We know how it's gonna look.
We have a cast of characters. Those characters
we know that, Lounge, but it's more so like...
We took the personalities.
It's more so what type of anti-cheat is this gonna be? Is it gonna be hardware? Is it going to be IP based? Like all that shit. People want to know more specifics because here's the thing. You have to keep in mind. They waited for fucking ever to put out an anti-cheat. People want to know, like, hey, are they actually putting the effort into this? Are they going the extra mile for it? Is it something they're gonna keep up to date, up to date on? I think people just wanted more specifics. You can only give so many answers to that question without like a security breach issue, but people just want to know, like, are they taking it seriously, more or less?
We have 12 operators at launch, 6 in the beta, all from different walks of life.
What is bringing those characters together in campaign?
Captain Butcher, who's a returning character from Call of Duty World War II, he's back. He's got a much larger role now. We needed a character when we went to the Special Forces, the connective tissue, who was the guy who went around and found all these people to give birth to this new type of warfare. And he puts them together and he sends them into these incredibly dangerous situations.
Show us the part where the hackers camp. I can just see hackers blind firing headshots everywhere.
So these special operations.
God, you know how funny would that be? A hacker blind firing with a sniper and just headshotting people left and right? Dude, I would uninstall so fast.
SOTFs. What are these?
That's the whole notion of multiplayer, is that this is Butcher forming these teams. You know, they do feel like ragtag people pulled from all over the world to form these awesome squads of elite soldiers.
So when you unlock one of these operators, you get that moment to learn more about their backstory.
Already refunded.
Melinda, do you have a favorite one of those?
Chat, where's the Warzone stuff at?
How it molds you.
Anybody got a timestamp for me?
I'm Amos Hodge, Associate Creative Director at Raven Software. With the launch of Vanguard, we want to ensure that the feel and character of the game extends beyond the multiplayer experience and into Call of Duty Warzone. I'm pleased to announce that there's a brand new Warzone map coming this year, shortly after the launch of Vanguard.
Thank fuck.
And we are going to the Pacific, featuring an entirely new play space, complete with all new points of interest. Players will get to traverse the lush landscapes of the island and make their way through a variety of extremely cool locations.
If they put out a rose ghillie suit,
while battling it out alongside friends and foes. Our goal was to create a fresh, new experience for Call of Duty players by breaking out of the war-torn world of Verdansk to create an atmosphere.
I'm sorry, I'm thinking of all the worst things. Wait, no, you know it's going to be in the game.
It really opens the doors to how we can craft the narratives and events. As far as visuals and technology, Warzone Pacific will share the same tech and engine as Call of Duty Vanguard. This allows for seamless weapon integration and play balance.
Thank God.
Fully optimized crossplay, cross-progression, and cross-gen support will be enabled so that you can play with your friends across different platforms and generations of consoles.
I mean, that's not different. That's the same.
We want to ensure that Warzone Pacific will be the best experience it can be. We will be launching with
I want to dissect that map.
New anti-cheat system that will be rolled out with the new experience goes live later this year.
Yeah, so they're not
putting it through the final paces and testing, and are excited to have it ready day one when the new Warzone experience releases.
Okay.
Our teams have worked hard on this and much more, and will continue to do so. We know how much it means to everyone. We will be continuing to offer a massive calendar of free post-launch content featuring new modes, playlists, limited time events, and seasonal events, as well as community celebrations and much more. We look forward to playing with all of you later this year when the Pacific officially comes online.
I don't see anything that looks similar to downtown currently. So I'm not, aside from like being up in the hills, I'm not seeing like massive skyscrapers. This is what I wanted to get to. Like there's hills and shit, but nothing that's like horrible to reach people up. Green ghillie suit campers incoming. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of to be expected. Like here's the thing, even if they put in like, I know I joked about a green ghillie suit for like Kruz or some shit. There's already green ghillie suits for Modern Warfare characters, like operators. Like people are going to use them. Holding high ground will be much better than roof campers. It'll be easier to get around to people on hills than it is to get up on skyscrapers. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling right now on it. I just hope that I mean, right now, again, I'm sure it's not done. I hope that they have more rock coverage and shit up here. I can see like tree coverage getting a bit annoying, but I don't know. I mean, I think this looks promising from a more like competitive standpoint and even casual standpoint. I really don't want to fucking, I hate that. I talk about that all the time. Downtown is the worst fucking area. We played downtown for so long and it's so frustrating anytime a zone finishes there because people just sit up top. And unless they peek, you can't get them down and they're head glitching most of the time. So
extremely cool locations while battling it out alongside friends.
I wonder if you can climb up on that theater. You probably can.
A fresh new experience for Call of Duty players by breaking out.
Yep. I don't know. Well, that interesting. And November 5th. I think that looks promising. I know that's not what you guys probably want to hear. Oh, I'm not pumped. That actually all looks really promising, I think. From someone who normally like dislikes COD and has thought even the last two on trailers and shit looked really lackluster, I think that looks really good.